Can you hear me? Region. Do one thing, region. Voice is clear. Okay, fine. So, guys, in our last class, we finish off total rest assured part. Okay. So, whatever, how to do get, post, put, fetch, delete, assertion, authentication, parameterization, and many things. Okay. How we will finish that. Okay. So, now guys, today we are going to start guys last concern of our things, that is how we will how we will take care of how we will take care of JDBC. Okay. So nothing but today our agenda is get a full clarity on JDBC concept. Okay. So let me share my screen. Okay. Okay, guys, can you see my screen? Fine. So, guys, here we will take pen and first concern what we have to understand. What was that? JDBC. So, guys, I guess full form you are aware. What is the full form of JDBC? Java Database Connectivity. Correct. Java Database Connectivity. Okay. Now concern is how JDBC will work. Okay. Tapan, keep your mic mute. Okay. So now guys, Java database connectivity means, okay, through Java, how we will fetch the data from database. Okay. Nothing but you can say this is one of the form of data driven testing. Keep data in one external resource and fetch that data in our automation script. Okay. So similarly, just like we can store the data in, you can say properties file or Excel sheet or JSON file. Similarly, you can keep the data in database. Okay. So obviously, to do this, we need a database. Okay. And after that, we need JDBC API. What we need? JDBC API. So guys, now after that we will move ahead how what is the architecture of JDBC, how it will communicate, what are the important factors of it, that everything we will going to do. Okay. So now guys, let's start with first thing. So here we will say JDBC stands for Java Database Connectivity. Java Database Connectivity. Okay. So here we can say is one of the popular API for communicating with communicating with database. Okay. So now guys, if we want to interact with JDBC, then obviously first thing we need a what? Database. So guys, for our concern, we are going to use MySQL database. Okay, we are going to use MySQL database. So let me just cross check guys here MySQL is there or not, and I guess we have a good news. It is not there. Okay. So let me just cross check guys. No, 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 not this. Control panel was not here. MySQL. Great. MySQL is not here. So guys, first thing is we have to install MySQL. Okay. So first, then here we will say steps to download and install MySQL. Okay. So here guys, very simple thing it is. Go to Google. Okay. So here search for download MySQL. Okay. So you can go for MySQL downloads. First link. This is the link. Just go down here. mm, where we can go. Learn more. Customer select patches update. Contact us. Free webinar. Customer download. Wait. Why we need Oracle? Go to this. Okay. So rather than this, it's better to go with this. I guess this is the latest version. Whatever MySQL is having, MySQL installer 8.0.27. So this is Windows for 32-bit. This is Windows 86, 32-bit. Microsoft Windows. Okay. So guys, make sure you will download this 470 MB. Don't go for 2.3 MB. It is a trial version. Okay. So go with this, click on download. No thanks, just start my download. Okay. So guys, you can see here download starts. Just wait for some few seconds. Okay. So till that we will make a note. Step to download. First, navigate to navigate to this website. Okay. Then select MSI installer file. Third, click no and start my download link. Okay. So once it is download, then we have to just double click and install. Okay. So this is download, and now installation steps. Okay. That also we will see. Guys, until it is done, you note down this. Guys, done with the download? Sorry, done with the copy? Guys, done with the copy? Here? Okay. So guys, now see what is installation steps. You have to be very careful. Okay. First, open this file. Let's say I'll open this. Okay, not like that. Go to downloads. First, keep this file in some better place. So go to DOSAM 7. Here we have our everything. So I'll keep it here. Okay. So now in this, just double click on it. Click on what? Run. Observe the installation process carefully, guys. Yes. Again. Okay. So guys, first thing, you will get all this MySQL installer setup. Okay. So your step one is step one, double click on installer file, then once we get setup window, okay, then what you need to do? What is the first choice? What they are doing? Developer default. You no need to do any changes here. Okay, just click on what? Next. So once we get setup window, first step is next. So click on next. Now here they are saying, boss, I need MySQL server, Workbench, Visual Studio, Shell, router, connector to ODBC, C++, Python, all that drama that fellow will say. Okay. So one thing is there. So now in this system, I don't have Python. So I can deselect this or something, or else in future anyhow we are going to add or something. If you have such kind of plan, you can make everything. So what you need to do, you just need to click on what? Execute. You need to click on what? Execute. So as soon as you execute, can I say each and every part it is downloading? Okay. So C++. So first it is downloading C++. I agree. Install. Whatever configurations you will have, it will use. If you not have, it will download. Okay, like that made done. Close. So first thing done. And can we say all other also done with that? Okay. So something you have to do manually, like Visual Studio and Python connector, that you have to do manually. Okay, that we will do it later if you want. Okay. So what you need to do after next, we will get check requirements window. Check requirement window. In that we have to click on what? Execute. Okay. So after this, click on next. One or more product requirement have not been satisfied. You want to continue? Yes. Okay, no issue. So now guys, here after execute we have to next, and after next click on continue. So after that you will get installation window. Once you get installation, see they are saying everything, boss, these all the things are ready to install. Again click on what? Execute. And guys, wait for installation happens. Okay. So Here we can say, then we will get installation window. In that, click on what? Execute. So, observe guys, all installation is happening. And it depends on your net speed also, how fast it will download and install. Okay, so don't feel sir it is taking too much time. Okay, do one thing, note down up to this, till that it will anyhow download only. So guys, now you can see it is completed all the downloads, all remaining downloads. Okay. Now once you're done with this installation process, okay, then click on what? Next. So again, now it will ask boss, all these things are ready to configure. Okay. So now guys, here we have to click on next. After next, we will get product configuration window. Okay, so here we will say product configuration. Okay, and in that again we have to click on what? Next. To click on next. So once you done with this, okay, so it is asking boss what this port and all these things. So make sure you are note down this port number. You have to remember. By default, MySQL is running on what? 3306 port number. Okay, so that's it. So here just we will save a note. Keep port number of MySQL in secure place. Okay, and what is the port number? 3306. So now this, you no need to do anything, just click on what? Next. Again, use strong password encryption, everything. Again, click on what? Next, no need to change. Here you have to give MySQL root password. And guys, this password what you are giving here, this password, you will never have any chance of forgot password here. So this is just a one time for any OS, any system. Okay. So whatever password you are giving, make sure keep in that secure place. You will remember that always. Okay. Otherwise, you will think, sir, I am not able to get MySQL. I forgot the password. I will uninstall and install again. Still, it will ask you old password only. Okay. So keep this point in a mind. So after that means I click on next two times. After this, next, next, and after that, what we need to do? Set MySQL root password. Okay. So provide MySQL root password. Okay. In bracket, I'll say this password will not be changed or recover in future. I hope you understand this line. Okay, will not change or will not recover in future. Okay, so keep in secure place. So I will give my password as very simple guys, root, matter close. Okay, repeat the password ROOT root. Okay, so let it be weak. I don't have any problem here. You give as per your wish. Okay, then what you need to do? Add user. You have to add a user. Okay, so once you provide password, then click on what? Add user. So once you click on add user, are you able to see it is asking you username and then password and everything? So let's say username is admin. Username is admin. Password is ROOT root. Again ROOT root. Same password you have to keep. Okay. Then click on OK. So can you see one user is added? Okay. So what you need to do? Add user. Provide username. Okay. For example, admin. Then provide provide password. For example, what is the password? Root. Okay. So after that, you can see your role is added here. User is added. Then now click on what? Next. So you have to click on next. So after this, again click on next. So now guys, once you click on next, it is asking you standard system account something. No need to change this setting anything. Just click on what? Next. And again you have to apply these configurations. So you have to set what? Execute. So what do you need to do now? Again next and then execute. So execute this. Guys, till that, note down this. Note down up to this. Guys, done. So I guess here also it is done. All configuration. And now what you need to do? Click on what? Finish. So once you execute, after executing, click on finish. So click on finish. Once you click on finish, okay, this is MySQL server configuration is complete. Now again click on what? Next. Now it will start what? Router. Okay. So MySQL router configuration, again no need to change anything. 3306 default port number, okay, password, everything, okay. So click on what? Finish. So configuration not needed. They are directly saying we don't have any router here. So again after that what you need to do? Click on next and after that finish. Okay. So again sample examples. Click on next. Here you have to check. See, status is running. So here username is credential provided in a server configuration what you give. But username we give as what? Admin. Password we give as what? Root. Click on check. Are you able to see? Connection is success. You have to check this connection. Okay. So after that, as soon as you click on next, as soon as you click on next, then provide username and password provide in server configuration. Okay. Then click on check. After this, okay, we can say green color message should display. Are you getting my point? Here we are getting green color message, connection success. After that what? Click on next. At last, click on next and now click on what? Execute. So again after this, click on next, click on execute. Okay. So see, it is running. Are you able to see it is saying everything is successful? Sample and example. Again click on what? Finish. So now guys configuration is complete. So execute and after that finish. So after that again you have to click on what? Next. It's a very long process guys. So MySQL workbench, MySQL shell, everything. Okay. And all click on what? Finish at last. Guys, finally you can say your MySQL is started. Okay. So what you need to do here after that? Again next and again finish. Guys, finish your copy. Then we will see what we need to do next. Huh. Guys, done? Everyone? Done everyone? Here? Okay, so guys, now this installation step is done. After that, we will get MySQL this shell. Okay, right now we don't need to do anything here, so you can close it. Then we will get MySQL workbench. In this MySQL workbench, are you able to see your that user what I create that will be here. So you can see user is root. Okay, password is also root. Okay, click on OK. So you can get this MySQL workbench. Here you can add, create table and all that thing. Means whatever drama we want that we can do it here. Okay. So once we get MySQL workbench in MySQL workbench, click on user and after that provide password and next. That's it. Okay. So we will get workbench. In fact, guys, here we no need to do anything. Okay, you can minimize this or close this. Okay. Now what you need to do, go to your things, guys. Just search for MySQL command line client. Are you getting? Once you install, you will get what? MySQL command line client. So this command line client, I will say open file location, command line client. I just want to make a shortcut to desktop so that again and again we no need to search. Okay. So in short, we have to open what? MySQL command line client. Okay. So after this, open MySQL command line client. Okay. Here, here, enter password. Okay. Enter what? Password. So just try to open this, guys. You will came to know what is happening. Double click. Are you getting this client? Guys, is it visible or do I need to increase font? Wait, font 2024. Okay. Guys, is it visible? Okay, everyone? Ah. So, now guys, enter password. First, it will ask that only. So, what is the password? Root. R-O-O-T, root. Enter. Is it done? Okay. So, guys, you are in the MySQL. Okay. And now here you can start with your SQL table, database, query and all that thing. Okay. So you have to reach, you have to do the setup up to this, enter password. And here we can say now we can start work with what? MySQL. Note down these 2 points. Done, everyone? Okay. So guys, now I hope you know SQL. Correct, na? So you are very great in SQL. Okay. At least better than me. Correct. So guys, now tell the query. What is the query to check how many databases are there? Hmm. Huh. Select star. Hmm? Okay. What is the query to check, okay boss, how many tables are there in a database? How will you switch from one table, one database to another database? These are basic queries. Common, common sense basic queries. Forget about that joins, inner join, outer join, subquery, inner query. Okay, those advanced level. These are basic. Ah, okay, so guys, now basic SQL queries. Okay, first to check, not to check, to get number of databases exist. Okay, so in your database software, total how many databases are exist? For that query is show database. What is the query? Show database. See, very simple. So here just type show database. Okay. Okay, I guess show databases because we will get multiple database. Yes. Okay. Are you able to get? Okay. So what is the query? Show databases. Okay. To get number of databases exist in the system. So how many databases are there? Information schema, MySQL, performance schema, Sakila, SYS, Word. Okay. So now guys, if let's say from this database you want to pick. So basically guys, every SQL have some standard format. They will have database. In one database software, we will have multiple database. In one database, we will have multiple tables. In one table, we have multiple data. Okay. So now we have six database what they give. Now we want to choose which database. We want to work on which database. So here to select database from databases. Okay. Use database name. What is the query? Use database name. So use, and what do you want to use? Let's say you want to use Sakila. Okay. So use what? Sakila. Give semicolon. Are you able to see database change? So now your entire database focus is on what? Change. Sakila. Okay. So now in a database, how many number of tables are there? Okay. So to get number of tables exist in particular what? Database. Again, show tables. That's it. Simple query. So show boss. What do you need to show me? Tables. So how many tables are there? See, actor info, address, category, city, country, customer list. These are some table sets which by default available with us. Okay. You in an installation, we done na samples and examples. These are that samples and examples only. Okay. So how many tables are there? Are you able to see? Actor info, total 23 rows means 23 tables. Now, obviously, now your choice is boss, you. So now guys, here let's say I want to fetch film actor. Film actor is a table. I want to fetch everything, every data from that film actor. Okay. So now to fetch all data of what? Table. I guess this is the only query you are aware. So what is that? Select star from table name. Okay. So let's say here I will say select star from, and what is that? Film actor. So I will write as it is film actor. Okay. Guys, I guess huge amount of data those people add. Total how many data is there? 5462. Okay. So just go like this. So here they will say actor ID, film ID, last update. Obviously guys, it's a dummy data what they populate. Okay. It's what? Dummy data what they populate. Okay. In everywhere they just have some dummy data. Okay. Now guys, here, here, so this is how we will fetch all the data available in database. Okay. So where it went? Okay. So now, guys, let's say what you want to do. You want, boss, I have any table. I don't want its whole data. I want that table structure. Like which columns are there. Okay, which data I can feed. So if we want structure of table to get structure of table. So command is DESC means describe and then table name. That's it. Okay. So describe, and which table is there? Film actor. Okay. See, are you getting? Okay, what are the fields are there? Actor ID, film ID, last update. Actor ID needs small integer, assign something, timestamp, last update means nullable, no. Actor ID, film ID is a primary key, default value of null, current timestamp, and this is the timestamp. Guys, any confusion up to this? So these are all the descriptions we will get. Okay. Now, let's say you want boss, sir. These all are their database, their data, everything. Now we want to add our own database. We want to create our own table. We want to add our own data. So guys, how we will do that? So here we can say to create our own database. Okay. So command is guys create command. So create and give database, create database and give database name. Okay. So create database, database name. So what is create database? Let's say I will give database name as what? Student DB. So what is my database name? Student DB. Are you able to see? Query is okay, one row affected. Guys, your database is added. Okay. Again, how to fetch all database? How to fetch all database? How to fetch all database? Show databases. Okay. So again, show databases. Are you able to see your database added here? Student DB. Okay. So now again, how to select any database? Use student DB. Okay. See database change. Now again, how many tables are there in this database? How many tables are there in this database?
Tables.
Student DB is a database. How many tables are there?
Describe.
Guys, there is not a single table. Just now we create that database. It is empty. So, show tables. Empty set. Okay, we are not having any table. Now we have to create table in that database. Okay. So guys, these are very much very much basic common sense level SQL queries which you need almost everywhere. Okay. Note on this. Ah, guys, done with the copy? Guys, done with the copy? Hmm? Okay. So now here one thing, guys. Okay. So very straightforward. Okay. Now we create our database. We select that database and see, you can see there is not a single table is available there. So we have to create a table now. So what is the query to create a table? Tell me. Mhm. Online people. What is the query to create a table? Guys, how will do like this? How to create table? Ah, create table. That's it. After that, what next? Hmm. And after that, create table, table name. After that, so I'll write. So let's say I really want to create a table. Just wait. So guys, now what query we want? Create a table. Okay. So create new table. Okay. So guys, query is create table. Okay. Student. You have to give table name. Which table you want to create. So create table student. Now, mostly, how many things are required in a student table? They will have roll number, they will have name, they will have gender. Are you getting my point? So name, let's say roll number, name, location, address, something like that. Okay. So we will say roll number. We'll say what? Roll number, and roll number is in what? Int. Okay. So after that we need name. Name will be in name will be in what? Varchar. Okay. So after that what we need? Let's say location or address. Okay. Simple thing. Address, and address also in varchar. So after this, create table student name, roll number, int, means name and address, everything. And after that, you have to set one primary key. Okay. And here, primary key, primary key is what? Roll number. Okay. Something like this will make a query. Okay. So let's cross check guys whether our syntax is right or wrong. Okay. If some mistake, we will try to resolve it. So paste it here. You have an error near address varchar. Okay, fine. So guys, I guess here we have to specify name varchar 250, address varchar 250. Means how many characters that fellow can store. Okay, so again copy, paste. Let's try now. Okay, now primary key is the issue. Yes, here we have to use create table with this where primary key is roll number. Maybe let's try copy again primary key roll number. Okay, roll number that I give correctly. I guess we have to go for some R&D here. So my SQL. Okay. That means we no need to go outside the bracket. Is that what you're trying to say? So in this bracket only, remove it. Okay. Keep paste. Again, now what is the problem? Bracket open, bracket close. Okay. Finally done. Okay. So, guys, this is full and final query to create a what? Table. So now create table student, give what? Roll number as int, name in 250 characters, address 250 characters, and what is the primary key there? Primary key is what? Roll number. At least that much you are aware. Primary key means not null. It is a very much unique. Okay. Now, guys, if we say show tables, what is happening? I didn't give colon. So, show tables. So, how many tables are there? Student. Okay. Now, if we say description of student, okay, are you able to see? Three fields they are having: roll number, name, address. Roll number is int, it is primary key, varchar this, it is not nullable, default value is null, extra nothing. Okay. So now guys, this is the query to create a table. Now in this table, I want to add the data because now this table is empty. See, select star from student. Are you getting empty set? Now this table is empty. So now we will add the data. So insert data in table. For that we have to go for insert query. So insert into student. Like that you have to say. Insert into which table you want to insert. Now which field this fellow is having? Insert into student, and fields are what? Roll num, okay, comma, name, comma, address. Are you getting my point? Insert into student, roll number, name, address, and for these fields, values. Okay, for this field, values are roll number is let's say 1, okay, name is let's say first student Ravi, okay, and address is Murugesh Palya. Okay, so guys, like this, you can happily insert data into what? Table. Okay, so let's cross check, guys, working or not. So insert into student. These are the values. These are the column and these are the values. So go here. Are you able to see? Query is perfectly okay. One row affected. Now guys, select star from student. Are you able to see? Roll number 1, name Ravi, address Mukesh Pandey. So like this, you can create the table, you can insert data into table, you can fetch data from table. Okay. So guys, like this, can you add multiple students here? Okay. So guys, now I will say, boss, I want to insert one more table, one more student. So I will give ID as what? 2. So let's say next student is Sapan, and address of Sapan is, what is the address? Church Street. Okay. So now take this query, add one more data. See query, okay, one row affected. Again try to fetch all data from student. See you have two students. Okay. Guys, any confusion up to this? Any confusion up to this? So guys, note down this. Guys, done? Okay. So, guys, now I will say today you do all this setup up to this. Tomorrow we will see how we will connect to the database and what query we are running here manually, we will run through Java code. That's it. If that is done, JDBC is done. Same thing we are doing. Okay. So, fine guys. See you tomorrow.